A lot of discussion about Peter Thiel's decision to leave the board after the annual meeting. Of course, Thiel was the first significant outside investor in then Facebook. 2004, he put $500,000 in. Hard to separate his motive to get into politics more actively versus maybe some argue not believing in the future growth prospects.
It's tough to make the read through, to be honest with you, about what it means for the business, except that they're in a new phase, they're hunkered down, he may have other priorities, and it's tough. But the fact that the stock keeps going down does show you it is not past that kind of give-up liquidation phase.
Let's get the opening bell here. And the CNBC Real-Time Exchange. At the big board, it's the NAACP and the Impact Shares ETF celebrating Black History Month. At the NASDAQ, Black Women on Boards, the organization celebrating 50 years of black women serving on public boards. So some of the other names we haven't yet gotten to. DuPont, again, this sort of habit of guiding below on EPS on just essentially margin headwinds is becoming more and more common this earnings season.
It has. And I think that, it's to some degree expected. Most of the stocks are down a fair bit when they're doing this. So it's not as if, people assume they were going to be able to magically preserve margins. And the stock has actually opened up, 3.5% on that news. So, that's the give and take of how much is already, kind of priced in there as the overall market dealing with, that kind of margin squeeze at the same time. Yields keep flying globally, and we're trying to figure out what that's going to mean in terms of where we are in the economic cycle and what the Fed's going to have to do here.